Well, hello there, menacing knights. That's right, I've changed it. You are now our menacing knights. Don't worry, we can't start a cult over the internet.
Like menacing knights, like the Knights of Columbus?
We'll go with that. Whatever, however
like
you want to feel. Not the Knights of Columbus, though. Like real knights.
But you have
Opposed to fake knights.
all the Catholics are like, we are real knights. We're Templars.
Just because you kneel at every mass doesn't mean that you're a knight.
No, that does not a knight make.
I had an ex-girlfriend. Speaking of knights, I had an ex-girlfriend that thought that when you got knighted, the queen or king said W, I-W-U, and I looked at her and I was like, nope, no, it's I-dub-U, sir. And she was like, oh, it's not W? No, it's not.
That'd be really confusing if they were, knighting George W. Bush. Yeah, I.W. What's that?
All right. I went in there and I got some terrorists. And I cleared them out and...
I.W.?
I pontification that situation.
Pontification. So is it... I'm still a little confused, though.
Yeah.
Menacing Knights? Or is it like menacing...
Menacing Knights.
So like kind of like Mennonites?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're menacing Knights. So.
Yes. Okay.
And like I said...
So it's not like Knights of the Round Table
no.
or Knights of the Old Republic.
No.
This is ites.
Yeah.
Like we're ites.
Yeah.
You're menacing ites.
Yes. And again, we cannot start a cult. You're not part of a cult.
Well, I feel like anybody can really start a cult.
But you can't start one over the internet, so...
Why? Why
don't
not?
worry about it.
I'm a little...
You can't
I'm
do
worried
it.
about it. I didn't know there was a law about that.
All you listeners are now under the Menacing Knight banner, and you have joined.
Listen to the sound of our voice.
You will pull over and laugh out loud.
Yes. Or not. I mean, I don't care
Yeah.
if you laugh out loud and crash into a tree. I mean, we're not responsible for that.
Jeez.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't want that to happen.
Okay, good.
But I'm just saying, if it did happen, we wouldn't care, just as long as you're laughing.
Oh, yeah.
The tree part's irrelevant. You know.
And please have an open casket. Hopefully you're still smiling as you lay in your Amazon box with your packing.
Why did they choose to do this one as an open casket? This was a mistake.
Looks like the Joker. Holy cow.
How does this podcast devolve mostly into death jokes?
I don't know.
And jokes about coffins?
Riddle me this.
Oh, now we're Batman.
Do we have all the characters here?
Do we?
Oh, penguin. I'm here too.
That's George W. back?
George W.
I didn't know he was a Batman villain.
He is, well, to some he might be.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was the uber liberal Batman that they had. George W. was the villain.
Yes. His laugh always got me.
He was called the Perplexer.
The Perplexer.
Yeah. I'm the Perplexinator.
You would make up that word too. I'm the Perplexinator. The penguins already got that laugh. Yeah. No, that's my laugh.
I like this. Yeah, it's a whole new direction for DC.
Yeah, they
comics to go.
I know, but they better step up their game because George W. might not be around much longer. Well, they switch characters like
bring him
people
back in the multiverse.
Underwear.
I mean, so not very often.
Oh no, too often.
Oh, too often. Oh, is that?
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. Well, and I think that's really DC's downfall. They never keep the same character for their superhero. I think that's why Marvel did so well. They had that consistently. Yeah. They had the phases laid out. But Marvel now, I don't even pay any attention to it. I don't even know if they're coming out with anything.
Yeah, the Marvels.
Oh, are they? Oh,
and
yeah.
TV shows.
And they have a new Captain Marvel coming out, which I saw the first one.
Isn't it called The Marvels?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, maybe.
I think so.
I saw the first one and I was like, oh, this is Top Gun with females.
That's right. I saw that one. Did you and I see it together?
Probably not. It was probably you and John.
That's probably right. Yeah, we like to go to movies and exclude you.
Always.
It's our favorite thing to do.
It is. Should we invite Brent? Nah,
no,
he's okay.
Absolutely not. I actually thought I was texting John about the podcast tonight. So when you showed up, I was like, just roll with it. Don't hurt his feelings. Hi,
hey.
buddy. Hey.
You're here.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
What's up? Oh, right, the podcast. Yes, we talked about that. Crap.
Yeah, I showed up.
No, George.
I rolled in.
He just threw the pitch at a baseball game.
And dislocated his shoulder, I heard.
What, really? Well, the man's in his 70s.
I mean, his dad jumped out of a plane in his 90s. So.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, I think for George H. Bush's 92nd birthday, he jumped out of a plane.
He's doing it right.
I think he's dead.
Well, he's dead now, yes.
Okay.
But he was doing it right when he was alive.
Yeah.
If you're in your 90s, what else are you going to do?
Yeah, that's when you party. That's when you go to the nightclubs and the raves.
Yes.
That's when you get the tattoos.
I'm not sure.
What else is going to happen?
Tattoos on an old person's
Well, yeah, I mean,
skin?
you just have to make this. You just have to stretch the skin out to where it's taut. Yes. Staple it in place.
And then when you're done, it's got like a 3D effect when it comes back
exactly.
together. It's like,
exactly.
Wow, yeah.
And actually, when you release it, it's a different image.
Yes.
So you have like a twofer right there.
Yeah, you can expand it, and it's like, there's something. Yeah. And
I love Mom, and then when you let go, it's like, hi. Like, how did that work out?
That sounds exactly like the type of.
That's the type of.
That's the type of ink you would get there for sure.
Yeah. George W. will get a bouncing ball over some words.
Yes.
It's like, I did see the weapons of mass destruction.
Oh, boy.
And then he'll go, hee 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 hee. And then when his skin folds up, it'll just be hee 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 hee. With the bouncing ball, so he knows when to laugh.
Do they not do pictures of this? Do they only do words?
No, you can do pictures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You should get it, because a lot of people would get like their significant other's name.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Tattooed.
Sure.
Well, when you could do it where you have it one person's name and then it releases a different person's name, because obviously the first person you're with doesn't work out, so you gotta fix it.
I had that one time.
Sean Connery. Well, we've had all sorts. Was he knighted?
He might have been.
I feel like he should have been.
I don't know if he got W'd.
No, I don't think he did. No, that's a special honor.
By the way,
yeah.
In the defense of the ex-girlfriend, I guess, she did state that it looked like when you were getting knighted, the sword made a W, and I was like, even that is not plausible, because it makes a U. They don't touch the head. They touch shoulder up over to shoulder.
Yeah, they don't. So hold on a second, though. But I just want to say,
she went to your school, so
please don't ever defend me, because your defense is, because you're like, in defense of this ex-girlfriend, she's still stupid. Is what your defense was. Well, you didn't say it, but you're like, in defense of her, she was still wrong.
I mean, yeah, but
that's not a good defense. That's a really bad defense.
Really, though, Hollywood needs to step up their game on knighting people. If you're gonna show it, make it plain as day that you're making a U, not a W. You're not touching a shoulder and then touching their head and then touching the other shoulder.
It's just one U, not a W.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it boils down to. There's only one U in a knight. So
because you don't want two emotions. You got to do the one, and then lop off their head. Right. Exactly. That's how knighting works.
Yeah.
Only the strong survive.
Yep. Exactly.
Forget your neck guard.
Jeez. Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Well, no, we need a new knight.
I gotcha. Got those Al Qaedas.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, Al Qaedas. I forgot how you pronounce that. I haven't heard Bush talk in a while.
Long.
I feel like we need him back. He would make. I don't want to get too political, but you're
doing a terrible job. If you don't want to get too political. You're kind of like. It's fun to watch though, because you're kind of like trying to get yourself out of it, but as you're trying to get out of it, you're burrowing.
Yeah, I like to go back
burrowing. Burrowing.
Oh my goodness! In defense, ladies and gentlemen,
please don't defend me. No. in defense, he still said it wrong and he's an idiot.
Yeah.
But
he's making gestures with his hands of burrowing into the dirt.
oh no, I was drawing a W. Sorry.
Oh.
I was doing it.
So, I do have some news.
Oh, okay.
I guess my wife thought it would be a good idea to get my daughter Spotify on an old cell phone. So now my oldest daughter listens to the show. And it's terrifying.
What?
Yeah.
That's great news.
Yeah.
We're reaching a whole new
I know.
generation.
Yeah. So she's asking me a whole bunch of questions. Dad, what do you mean by that? Dad, why is it titled that?
I learned a new word from Dad today.
I hope not. So,
well, that's great.
So
She might be the youngest listener.
Yeah, she might be. But she's still a single digit. She's still in the single digits. So,
Is she really?
Yeah, she'll be out of the singles on her next birthday. But
Is she getting married on her next birthday? She's gonna be
out of the single digits.
Oh, okay, sorry, I was confused.
This isn't the land of old where I just sell off my daughters for a couple of oxen.
Wait, how are you gonna get the field plowed?
I don't know.
You gotta have an oxen for it.
I have a son that can.
Oh, okay.
I just whip him a lot. Get going.
Oh boy. Well,
if you want that Employee of the Month, Pelak, you better get to plowing.
Yeah, you better get to work here.
Yeah. Your mom's plowed enough fields. So yeah, she's listening. So hi, and you should be sleeping, baby girl. Turn it off.
Well, she could listen to it. It's not like we do it live.
Oh, yeah.
But she's gonna be like, it's gonna be like noon, and she's gonna be like, oh, quick, turn it off. Go to sleep.
How does that know? But yeah, so she's actually. I have two boys on the ice, and she was doing figure skating. Now she's doing gymnastics. I don't know if that was the right move, though, because it seems like after every gymnastic practice, she's wrapped in more tape than a mummy. I picked her up today, and she's got tape like around her knees, and there's tape around her hand. I'm like, What's going on out here?
I feel like you shouldn't be putting tape around your knees you got to move. You're losing the full range of motion. As, of course, somebody who is familiar with gymnastics myself.
Yeah, you look like it.
Thank you. You shouldn't have tape impeding. Okay. I think I told this story once, but it always bears repeating. I'm about, an old man here, so I repeat stories. I remember once.
Back in my day.
In the war. I was doing a comedy bit at it was for this event at the GR Ballet.
Oh yeah, okay, yep.
And so I do this.
It's a ballet school, ladies and gentlemen, that aren't from GR.
Yes, so I do this. I added in when I was there that I had aspirations of joining the ballet, but I chose to eat instead. And after my set, I'm sitting down, and all of a sudden I see these two little figures stop in front of me, and I look up. I think it was on my phone, and I look up, and there's these two little girls in their ballerina tutu standing in front of me with their hands on their hips, and one of them, with the most attitude I've ever seen, and somebody goes, "We do eat, thank you," and then they storm off.
So that joke went over about as well as a fart in a funeral.
It went as perfectly as I could have expected it to. It was fantastic.
In his defense, he did go, it was a joke. Can you kids take a joke?
But you could bear to put on some weight.
Yeah. Eat a sandwich.
They were poles. They were little tiny things.
Most kids aren't
terribly. I think they were 50. I don't think they were kids.
I think they were the instructors,
I think
actually.
There's a couple of actually professional ballet dancers.
But they're ripped as all get out. They're strong.
Oh, yeah. You have to be.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's why they wanted me for it, of course. Because they're like, wow, this guy, he's strong as an ox. Not sure why
he's some as an ox. I don't know if it's strong.
The scent of an ox is quite strong with him. That's I was like, he's been working out in the field for hours.
I've been blowing. That's great though. I can't believe you upset two young ladies.
It was basically the peak of my stand-up comedy career.
And that's why we're here now.
That's what. Yeah, I had to. At that point, you give it up, and you leave because it's just you've hit the pinnacle of it.
The ballet school. I've reached.
That's the big time. There. Whenever you get around, stand-up comedians. The thing they always talk about is I'm really trying to get that gig at the Ballet Academy.
Oh, yeah. Not the Netflix special or the HBO special.
Anybody can get that. Tell me the people who can get on the stage at the ballet and perform stand-up.
And then upset the audience.
And upset ballet dancers. Ballerinas? Right?
Yes, ballerinas. Yep.
Balletites?
They can't be part of this.
No.
We're very specific.
Group. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
We are
Menacingites.
Yeah.
Or sorry. Menacing Knights? I'm very confused on the concept of it.
We've discussed it.
Okay, well, a little bit, but I'm just still confused.
Maybe we should just go back to weirdos.
We got some complaints about calling our...
Speaking of which, do we have any mail?
Oh, of course you would ask me.
Or comments or...
hold on.
Complaints?
I was not prepared for this.
Why would you bring it up if you're not prepared?
I didn't think you would catch on.
Are you saying that I'm slow?
In your defense.
You can't turn my words around on me. No one makes me bleed.
We did get on our voice acting episode, which we actually got quite a bit of feedback on that one. Brent.
Oh, no.
Your impersonation, if you will, of Sean Connery was adequate at best, is what I heard, some of the things.
I do what I can.
So somebody commented, best episode ever. So.
Oh, all right. We'll take.
Says, love your favorite fan that listens to you.
Oh, okay.
So this is a love there.
Yeah.
That's kind of stalkerish, I'd imagine. I'm not familiar with stalkers, of course.
Yeah. I was about to say, we're kind of in the infancy of this podcast, so we'll take any fans we can get.
That's right. We're not really going to be picky. Yeah. Come one, come all, stalkers or whomever.
Yeah, sure. Sure. If it gets out of hand, though, we might have to put a little cease and desist out. But desist? Cease and desist.
A cease and desist letter? You either stop it or we kill you. You come at us like this? We let you into our lives, and this is how you repay us.
Cease and desist. There we go. I am not threatening you guys.
Cease or desist letter.
I just don't know how to speak goodly.
There's no middle ground with Brent. It's you either stop or we kill you.
Or we make you stop.
We send you to a funeral home open house.
Yes, and you'll be on display. Cease and desist.
I love how you said it right the first time, but you instantly second guessed yourself.
Did I say it right?
You said cease and desist.
Oh, okay. For some reason
And then you decided to go really dark. And that's when you did the cease and desist.
Well,
And in that one, it's not cease. I had said cease or desist, but you didn't give the or option.
No,
it was you stop and you die.
Yeah. Stop,
cease,
die.
And desist.
Yeah.
That's how we roll here. Well, that's what's the games. Menacing in the menacing podcast.
I'm not trying to play games I'm not trying to mince words with you guys.
No, well.
Stop or die.
I like it. That'll show them.
Yeah. Hey, I hope you come back for next episode. Pass this along to your friends.
Tell your friends we'll kill them too. In Brent's defense.
Stop trying to defend me. I don't think there's any defense for me.
No, that's good luck with that.
Yeah, there's
holding up in court there.
No, so
yeah, nice work on the Sean Connery and Sean Connery singing
Be Our Guest.
Be Our Guest.
Gushed, be our gushed. Gosh, money penny be. He's like known for one role, and it's
yeah.
Nobody.
I don't think he liked that role though.
Bond? He's my favorite Bond. I think we've talked about it, but
right, yeah, absolutely. But I feel like let me look this up.
Okay.
Sean Connery sing "Be Our Guest"? Oh, sorry, no. Enjoy playing. Enjoy playing
Bond.
James.
He did 4 movies, right? 4 or 5.
This doesn't. The first suggestion is: did Sean Connery play James Bond? Who are these animals?
That's not even a question. He played James Bond. He was James Bond.
Okay. So by the time the James Bond franchise had reached its 5th movie, You Only Live Twice.
Oh, okay. Oh, he did 5.
Sean Connery had become bored with his famous role.
Okay.
The actor had become... I'm not done yet. The actor, cease or deceased. The actor had become synonymous with James Bond by this point, and he was worried about being typecast in future films.
Huh, okay.
I wonder if they can get him back to play like an older James Bond.
Yeah. Like James Bond's mentor.
Great grandfather.
Great.
That one, yes. Oh. Yeah, so that's nice job. That was the feedback we received from last.
Well, I'll try to work on some more voices. See what I can do.
Now you do, for crying out loud, when we prepared in advance for it. And
the accents are a little bit. Well, I guess voices come with accents, but accents are. You can't just put me on the spot and expect me to perform. I'm not a monkey.
Do you want me to follow up on that? Ask it.
Oh no, okay. I was just throwing out a statement.
Gotcha. Sean Connery, by the way, did have a stronger statement.
Okay.
He said, this is quote, and he said, quote,
I have always... You had to say it like James, or like Sean.
What?
Yeah, do it. Well, I can't see what you...
I have always hated that damn James Bond. Ooh. I'd like to kill him.
Whoa.
That's what he said, yeah.
Maybe he should have been the villain. That would have been eerie.
Oh.
Like in a later James Bond.
Oh, yeah. They should have done that.
Would have been.
They really missed a prime opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, what a twist.
It gets very twisty in the end.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, what in the world?
It's a real opportunity that did not get taken. Yeah. That $1 million, billion dollar idea.
Yeah, because 006 in GoldenEye turns and tries to kill James Bond 007.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Yeah.
Sean Bean, that poor dude never makes it through a movie alive.
Oh, poor Sean Bean. Yeah.
He never makes it through a movie or a TV series.
Boromir.
Yeah, he doesn't make...
Spoiler alert, Boromir doesn't make it past the first movie.
Yeah. I mean, he makes it almost to the end. Almost. And Game of Thrones, I think he makes it to like the 6th episode of the first season. And
apparently he likes those roles.
He's just like, I'm here for quick money. Yeah. If I can get in and get out.
I'm committed, but for a short period of time.
I don't want to stay around for the entire movie. Can you wrap up my character before the end of the movie?
How does that feel? Like, does the casting director look at him and say, you look like someone we would want to kill off very quickly?
Hey, Sean, you like to die? I guess. I wish I could do his accent.
You can't?
It's a British... One doesn't simply...
Okay, so you can't do it.
Yeah.
You kind of were bordering on John Malkovich for a moment there, too.
Yeah, but yeah, he always... I don't think I've ever seen a movie where he makes it all the way through.
You're going to have to work on impressions if we're going to put out an album of Disney songs sung by various artists or various celebrities that we can do impressions of. Because right now we have Sean Connery and Donald Trump singing. I mean, I guess they could do a duet together. I don't know,
there you go. There you go. What's another? Have you ever seen a blue? Wait, what's that Pocahontas song? Have you ever? No?
I know which one you're talking about. I'm not all that familiar with
Pocahontas. It's the circle of life.
George died. Maybe less in the political realm.
Okay.
Circle of
Let's
Life. Yeah, who would sing that one?
Circle
Who
of
could we
Sean
get to
Bean.
sing?
We need to figure out how to do Sean. I need to figure out how to do Sean Bean
Yeah.
impersonation so that I can sing.
We're
Circle of Life.
gonna. I guess let's throw this one out to our listeners here. Who's some actors that you would love to hear join our repertoire here? And Brent and I will do our best effort at learning them.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Right?
absolutely.
I'm just throw it out there. Send us an email, comment on Spotify, hit us up on Twitter or Facebook, whatever. Get in touch with us somehow. Send mail. We don't have a mailing address, but send it somewhere. We'll get it. We'll get it.
Don't worry about it.
It's like sending a letter to Santa Claus. He gets it, and we will too.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
actually have all the letters. From
I
Santa.
would. There is one person that I will not try to impersonate. And that is absolute. I'm not gonna try, just because a lot of people do it or try to impersonate them. And I think it's just kind of cheesy. I will not impersonate Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
I get that one.
Yeah, that one's goes to the champion, and everybody's like, "Oh, you did it!"
Oh, you're so good.
Yeah,
That's how easily Americans can be impressed, though. Oh, you did a terrible accent. You must be an actor. You're doing an impersonation.
you nailed it, buddy. Yeah, I'm not gonna, and I don't know how he would sing. That would be so.
There's a deep fake.
Oh, good.
Maybe not a deep fake. It's some sort of AI generated thing of
yes.
him doing the singing the Little Mermaid song "Part of Your World," and it's like has video of him. Have you seen this?
No,
one?
I have not.
Where she's on the rock and
the water
comes
hit.
up,
Yeah.
So it has him doing it, and it's pretty funny.
Does he have the?
Part of your world, the water comes, and it's his face over hers.
Yikes!
Yeah, I was too untuned for what he did, but it was really funny, very funny. You can find it on like any social media site there.
Okay.
Around, yeah.
I'll quickly not look at it.
But that's why we don't. Yeah, we won't do his.
Yeah, it's overdone. So.
But yeah, throw it out there. Send us some. We'll learn it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I like a good challenge.
The problem is my repertoire really only extends to various politicians.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I need to break out of that.
Yeah, I'm like I think I actually do more actors than you.
You do Sean Connery. That's
okay.
one.
Well, hey, that's more
I did
than
a
you.
pretty impressive Angela Lansbury last week. Oh, I'm a teapot. Take a look at me. I'm singing now.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
It's pretty spot on.
Yeah, that's nailed it. Yeah,
May she rest in peace.
yeah.
So that I mean,
trampled all over her grave.
off
But
to
whatever.
the cupboard with you now, Chip.
Oh, okay, Chip.
I'll
She
tell you-
ceased and desist. What?
That's not, oh boy, okay. No, that we're about. That's the feedback we got.
Okay, well.
Thusly and so forth.
All right. Well, let's get that feedback, and you can send us your suggestions on Facebook, Menacing Podcast, on Twitter, formerly known as X. No, X, formerly known as Twitter. There we go.
There you go. You got it.
In my defense,
I
Menacing.
think that'll be the name of this episode. In my defense,
It says W. Twitter or X, whatever. X at Menacing Podcast. Email us, menacingpodcast@gmail.com.
it would work. Sorry, the
Yeah,
W
no.
would work if the Queen was Cockney. IW,
Yeah, there you go.
IW, Sir Sean Connery.
Yeah. But we all know that you can't rise from the bottom and get to the top
No,
in a
absolutely
monarchy.
not. Nope.
No. Unless you're Meghan Merkel.
Oh, okay. Well, how much?
Oh, but she's not English. She's an American.
We would have made it the whole way through. I mean, we did the George W. impression.
Yeah. So, hey, throw those suggestions at us. Also, rate and review the show. It really helps us out. Until actually later this week.
Yes, sirree. And only, again, I just want to make it clear. That was your Eartha Kitt impression, wasn't it?
Yes.
We want celebrity like actors, not politicians.
Yes,
like,
please.
We're trying to do this.
And pretty well known ones. Don't like, hey, have you seen that one movie in 1950 with this one guy? Not gonna.
Tim Armando, remember Tim Armando?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're not doing that. We would like to try to impersonate some people that voice impersonation, not actual impersonation.
Also, if you can send us their social security number, we will impersonate them too. And I'm open to
Possibly
anything
their
at this
mother's
point.
maiden name.
Yeah, absolutely. What's their birth date?
Whatever.
Yeah,
I'm sure you can find that on Wikipedia. Just send it on over to us.
we don't want to do the work. Just send us the link.
Just send us the Wikipedia page, and we'll look it up.
And we're still doing our submit your own logo for the Menacing podcast now through the month of November. And in December, we'll announce the winner of that.
How many do we have so far?
We got one.
Okay.
We have one. So far, it's the front runner.
Well, yes.
By just a little bit.
There's only a little bit of a margin there.
But no, send it now through November. And I will say, the one we do have now, it's actually
very
surprisingly, especially for this person, it's very, very good.
And we lost a listener.
I was very surprised. Did not know they were as artsy as they were creative, maybe.
Creative, there you go.
But, so yeah, send those submissions in.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, until next show, we'll see you later.
I can't find the mouse.